two big things having an impact on advisor succession right now, which is really cool to see. Number one is they're starting the process earlier. The second is compensation redesign, which we haven't seen in the decades that I've been doing this. So starting earlier, they're shifting their mindset, honestly, advisor firms, from thinking about it as a sale or a merger to a process, or really even a mindset. They're thinking about it creating a sustainable enterprise. As I slow down someday, take my foot off the gas, who's there keeping their foot on it? And that really is succession planning at its core. Yeah, it's a liquidity event for the founders, but it's more about making sure that we have somebody that can take care of the clients. That we create a transition that happens so gradually, the clients almost don't even know it happens. And the big part of that then is compensation plan redesign. We got to be able to attract and retain talent. The old school compensation systems, grid-based comp, revenue-based comp, it works. But the new systems we're seeing, which is generally kind of base, bonus, and profits, BBP, if you will, that's really kind of a cheat code for these bigger firms that are able to attract talent and retain it. And that's a fundamental piece of succession planning. We have to have bodies. There's a couple of secrets to success for ramping up your inorganic growth that we've seen from some of the top firms in the industry. And it actually sounds really, really simple, but it trips up a lot of firms. So it is, number one, prepare. Number two, commit. Sounds obvious. Preparation is a couple of things. One is preparing your finances. Personally, professionally, you got to get those things in order. Build something that somebody would want to sell to and that somebody would want to lend you money on. That requires intentionality. Two is making sure that we actually are focused on capacity. Inorganic growth is really cool to talk about, but you're really talking about picking up sometimes 150, 200 households and onboarding those in 90 days. Talk about pressure testing your systems, your processes, your staff. We got to have that stuff locked down. And then the last part is just commit. We got to commit to sourcing, which is marketing. And then we got to commit to onboarding, actually finding the practice and closing that deal. Sounds easy, but sourcing it's hard. You can spend months, quarters, years, like all marketing, and have no results. But it's that first deal, it's the second deal that all of a sudden you seem like a savant to your peers for having invested all that time and effort. And then it's committing to get the deal done. It seems obvious, but you have to build your firm really intentionally to be able to spend the time that it takes to get a deal closed, because it will absorb an inordinate amount of time over 3 to 6 months. So you have to have the time and capacity to commit to inorganic growth. But if you do, with the coming silver tsunami everyone's talking about, it's going to be tough to compete with you.